morning, Booknet Fest people. Ooh, maybe I'll go with that lighting. What's it gonna adjust? I don't know. But good morning, Booknet Fest people. It is day one of true Booknet Fest. So we've got registration, I need to eat breakfast, and we've got all this fun stuff we get to do today. So I'm super pumped. There's people coming down the hallway. I was trying not to disturb my mother. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get breakfast and some coffee. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back for this. Focusing is stressing me out. But so we are registered with our awesome name tags from Owl Crate. So I hope you can see that. With our awesome name tags from Owl Crate that has all of our information on it to make things super easy. So I gotta remember to take pictures of other people's name tags this year, so I can remember to follow all of their socials and all of their channels and stuff. But I'm waiting on breakfast now, and I'm hoping my mother here. She probably won't. I don't know. But we've got a meet and greet soon, so I'm trying to eat quickly. So yeah, and the buffet was down today, so that made me sad because that slows me down significantly. So anyway, I hope my mom shows up. I don't know. Breakfast is over, it's meet and greet time. I'm a little late, but that's okay. I'm gonna slide in. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. I'm like, heck yeah, I love your hair. I'm like staring at your hair.
I'm staring at yours
fantastic.
because I was afraid to risk my twist up today.
Nah, man, I just went with it. Had to go with it.
Like, we're gonna be inside all day.
Nah, I washed my hair this morning. This is what we got.
Walk around if you want to, do whatever you want to. Go ahead. Yay.
So look, there's Amber from Boom. What we got? Chrissy, are you on any socials? Writer. And we got Shane.
I'm at Luxurius Blue.
Fantastic. So see, look, we've done things on the camera now. We've done things because we're at a meet and greet. And so now we've done things. See, where everybody's doing great. I feel like I've created content today. You guys ready to introduce yourselves? Yeah. Okay, Taylor from Page Select. Taylor, you're up.
Is there like a prompt?
No, just say hi. Tell us your name. Tell us where you're at.
I'm at Booknet Fest. I'm Taylor from Page Screen Taylor, and I totally messed up this clip.
Nah, that's fine. It's fine. That's what makes it better.
Hi, I'm Kate from Chapter Kate.
Does the TikToks. Does the lovely TikToks.
Favorite color's black. I love fried chicken.
Boom. That's a fun fact.
I'm Abby from Tulip Swift. I'm at Booknet Fest. Hello. The end.
I'm Cobb from Estimating Solace X because I wanted to make my YouTube name especially hard for everyone to find. I'm also at Booknet Fest, and I've been colors and pink.
Fantastic. See, look at that. Look at that. We're meeting new people. We're doing a great job. Everybody waves. Oh, and Kate is the maker of all of the pins, of all the YouTube pins. I brought them to, maybe it'll focus on my pin. It probably won't, but I know that they brought them first to BookCon, and then I guess it's fine. They brought them here for us to play with. So, you're doing great.
There's gonna be no sleep.
Oh no! Oh my god, no! Brandy, it's coming to your face. Brandy, it's coming to your face.
I'll cut that out.
It's coming to your face, Brandy. Brandy, say hi. What's your channel?
Brandy's Books.
Fantastic. Are you excited? This is your second year of Booknet Fest, right?
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be having dessert at some point. We'll be having dessert.
Yes, dessert buddies for life.
So we're excited about that. We gotta find some place to go. We gotta get something.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so great. Okay, you're up. We're doing this round table. I've already got them. Introduce yourself.
I'm Oshale from Oshiri.
Boom, boom. Where are you going?
I'm Brittany. I'm Melanin Eclectic.
Boom.
That's it.
You did great though. You did great. Bethany, you have to introduce yourself. Look at that. Hey, it's Bethany. Hello. From, okay, I'm gonna say it backwards. Maybe like bookish Bethany. Bethany's bookish.
Beautifully bookish Bethany.
See, I would have dropped the word. And so that's where you can find her. We love her. We love her content and all that stuff. And so we're meeting and greeting this morning.
So wild in person.
I know. It's so crazy to meet everybody.
Yeah.
And like, I'm so glad you told me you comment on the videos because I'm like, I see your name,
But I don't know.
but please tell me your handle. And I'm like, I got it.
That's it.
I got it. I got it.
And everyone's taller or shorter.
I have been saying that all morning. I'm like,
Or you're shorter than I expect. It's so, I'm like solidly average, but I feel like tall in this room.
I get it. Yep. I get it. I know I'm taller than average, but sometimes I still am just like, but you're really short. Like you know that, right? You're short. Like I was talking to Jashana, and I was like, Jashana, like I have short jokes ready for you. She was like, bring it on. I was like, I am ready for you. Don't you worry. She's all of 5 foot tall. So, but yeah. Anyway, I will keep you. I just wanted to add. I'm trying to do better with the content. I'm trying to do better with the content. So,
Remember,
yeah. Plus, you're going to the vlogging workshop.
I
You need
am.
to focus on your vlog. You gotta have the content. Boom!
Hey!
India, life is a page turner.
I'll put it on here somewhere. Because the audio is going to be terrible.
Right. It's like I gotta type and tag and type. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. I'm gonna make it work out. It's gonna be so many Booknet Fest vlogs from all perspectives. It's gonna be so much fun to watch out. Content. So look, we got 2 shorties. Now they're short. They're short. Don't let their personalities fool you. They're short. Just tell them you're gonna step on them and it's gonna be.
I don't appreciate being exposed.
Like, see, rude. Come on in there. Look at that.
I feel attacked.
You're fine.
You're fine. You can't attack someone and be like, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry, you'll be okay. Wow.
So we've got Jessie, Bow Ties and Books, and Jashana from Jashana Reads. I talk about her all the time. We all watch Jessie all the time, and yeah, it's been working on all their mythathons and all that type of stuff that I did not do because I couldn't keep up with my life. So
I failed my own readathon though, so
it's fine.
I did. It's fine. You know, there was one prompt I didn't finish, so it's okay.
I didn't do any of them because I knew in my life that I could not keep up.
Like you know when like you're interested in something, but you know damn well
I'm like I can't.
it's not gonna happen.
Cindy was real
Cindy was
smart
so
and picked
funny.
one book that covered all the
Oh,
challenges.
that's so smart.
So I did read that one.
Yeah.
So I did.
So you finished the challenges. See, smart. I'm gonna turn this off now.
Almost a hurricane. We really wanted to like see how well we know each other. So I'm very nervous. I feel like she's gonna do so much better at this. I was like, yes, let's do it. And I was like, oh no. So actually, Nicole is going to come up here and help us with this part. Just a little bit of a fun game. She's gonna ask us a question. And I really want to thank Nicole because we kind of sprung this on her last night and she got all the questions together. So thanks, Nicole. It's fine. Okay, so I tried to find or to repurpose newlywed game questions. Okay, so start with an easier one, maybe. What is? Wait, are you asking both of us? What is Mari's favorite book? Okay, you're ready. I'm not just in my head, okay? Why are you hiding it? I know what it is.
I'm sorry. It's lunchtime.
I'm not sure why people expect
Hey, Mom. Put the camera down. It's lunchtime and blurry. Ooh, and bright. It's lunchtime. Well, it was lunchtime. We're finished for lunch because now it's panel time. It's time for my first panel. Look who we found. Justin over at Ghost Reader, the biggest troll on the internet. Maybe not the biggest troll. He's working on that title though.
Wait a minute. Alright, I'm here with India at Booknet Fest. She's about to do her panel. I've made sure she has on lipstick so we can be cute as well as smart. Say hello, India.
Thanks, Mom, for the intro. But it's panel time. I gotta go, Mom.
Okay.
For
fine.
1:30 panel.
Fine.
In the year of our Lord. Talking about escapism.
And we actually had a couple questions about this. Is this like about the Old Testament? We're like, no. No, it is not. We're on the scene. So these lovely ladies are here to just discuss reading and escapism and self-care and everything kind of about reading in our current times. And I'll let them introduce themselves. I am Sarah from Thoughts on Tomes.
Hello everyone, I'm Oshale from Oshi Reads.
And I'm India from Life as a Page Turner.
And I'm Jess, formerly from Jess Reads Books, but I decided to change it to Jess Nevertheless 2 weeks before you guys.
And off by reading for escapism. In real life, I'm a paramedic, so things can get kind of interesting sometimes. So I've definitely found that reading can help separate the two lives and sometimes give you that happy ending that you sometimes need. So that's always a good one.
For me, I think I started reading because I grew up, some of you guys know this, in Alaska, so where I live.
Whatever is happening. Much like happiness and so much stuff, because I'm just like, we're not going to hit that right now. We're not going to do that right now.
Yeah, that was me. I read Thug, and I just was a complete mess after reading it. And I remember a lot of like my UK friends not really understanding why it was such a big deal and why so many people were impacted by it. And it's like, well, this is something that's really happening. And once I read that and I realized how hurtful, like how bad it made me feel about everything, I was like, I have to just read a lot of really fucking romance. That's when I got into romance, right around then.
Yeah, I tend to avoid books, for the most part, that can take me into a dark place or, you know, people say trigger warnings. I feel that when something is so closely entwined with your everyday life and your everyday experience, and you have a hobby like reading or a passion, or for some of us even a career, that is so enjoyable and that is such a huge part of who we are, sometimes the intersection of the two can be quite difficult. So for me personally, I pick and choose the times when because I understand that these books are very important. And in a lot of ways, I want to support the author. I'm really big on supporting authors who are, you know, writing books like this and that are really taking a chance and being brave and trying to interject these type of topics into our cultural conversation. So I have to pick and choose my moments. I'm like, okay, I'm having a great day. Nothing has gone wrong today in my job of like dealing with customer service and sales all day. No one has yelled at me today. I'm in a great place. I'm gonna read a chapter or two of this. And, you know, when it starts to overwhelm me, I'm going to go back to my, you know, my new adult read that I have over here. So it's a balance for sure.
Yeah, you have to like plan when you think you're going to have a good day, or like you're on vacation. I know I'm on vacation, but I'll read the really heavy thing because there's nothing that possibly happen.
Yeah. There's definitely times that I feel like for myself that I don't even necessarily want to read because I'm so overwhelmed by whether it's like personal stuff or just like, you know, like the end of 2016 was kind of like a rough, you know, time for a lot of people. So, you know, we're just kind of like, when some of those things are happening, and, you know, that's why, like, when the election season comes up, I'm just like, oh God, like, I don't want to do anything, because I find that sometimes I have to take a step away from reading. So do you guys feel like you use reading more as self-care, or that sometimes you have to implement other self-care things and step away from reading?
I'm really big on self-care in, like, all forms, and I tend to notice if I'm, like, at a point in my mental health or my life where I need to do self-care, it's never reading. I don't know why, but it's always, like, you know, going for walks or baths or face masks or the normal stuff, or playing video games or something, or watching 4 seasons of a show. It's never reading for me. I don't know why, but it just never is.
Yeah, I think for me, it depends on what it is I'm going through. If I'm really in a place where the outside forces in my life, it's not necessarily internal, because some things can really be internal and we have to kind of deal with those in our own ways. But if it's outside things that are out of my control, then that's when I see myself running to reading, because then I'm going inside of myself and I'm trying to get away from the outside things. If it's something that's going on internally, then I'm trying to get out of my head, and reading takes me very inside my head. So I would usually like put on Netflix or try to find, a movie that I've been wanting to watch, or go for a walk, like you said, and those other things.
I've always kind of noticed a balance with me, or like there's like a fine line between me reading for my mental health and me reading to enjoy. Because like for a while I noticed like I would spend all day in bed reading, like dark room, all kind of stuff, and then I changed things about my life, and I had stopped like reading as heavily. And then when I kind of like self-reflected, I realized that like during that time, like I was depressed. How much, like I was truly depressed, and I was like, and then when I noticed I hadn't picked up a book, read a book, I'd been doing other things, things in my life, I was like, okay, you're in a good place right now, like you're in a good place, but you should read a book. You have no content.
That's true. I think that now that you mention that, that does resonate with me a little bit. I experienced that when I moved. I had two major moves in my life. The first major move was at 18 to New York, and that was a huge culture shock. And then the next major move was after living in New York for almost a decade, moving back to my hometown, and that was like another culture shock, because it was going from a fairly conservative, smallish town to New York City, as you can imagine, and then doing the opposite after you've grown and been through like a lot of your more formative years in your 20s, and then trying to go back. It's like, whoa. And I noticed that I read a lot during those two transitional periods, but as life evolved, I made friends, started going out, my career started advancing, the reading became a little bit more balanced. So it's not just spending all day reading because you don't know what else to do, and then it becomes a little bit more varied with people, friends, places.
It's like you want to know, and I'll let you know
what everyone's so riled up about. Yeah, I don't do the whole book Twitter thing. I get my book Twitter information from my friends who are on there, and they're just like, girl, you do not know what's happened. And I'm like, oh, tell me. And I get to enjoy it from a third-hand perspective that's distant. And then if I'm reading a book and I don't want spoilers, I definitely avoid social media, because that will definitely ruin everything.
People have no filter on Twitter. They're like, no, it's been on for 24 hours, here's the entire plot.
Yes, I'm just like, I haven't read it yet, thanks.
Some of us have to wait a really long time to read those books.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm a strange person being a mood reader. I also have these books that they're on my highly anticipated release for the year list, and then I don't read it for like 5 months. It's fine. I'm just like savoring it. And I'm like, you know what? I will get to it when I'm mentally prepared to get to it. So I definitely try to avoid social media, because I don't want to get spoiled, because then I'll be upset. And then there's certain books that I actually do feel like they're going to emotionally destroy me. So I do want a little spoiler, like not too much, but I want to be able to prepare myself for what I'm getting into. Yeah.
I don't think that Twitter ever, that's sort of where I get my new release information, because I don't know how to stay up to date with any of that. But so when I'm on Twitter, it's never like really impacts what I want to read or what I don't want to read. It impacts me not reading, because once I get on Twitter, I just stay on Twitter. I spend more time talking about books than I think I actually do reading at this point.
It can happen, for sure. The new thing that I've really gotten into is Bookstagram. I'm not so much on Twitter, but Instagram.
I feel like with that, like people coming for you for your opinion on a book just because it does have sensitive topics or trigger warnings, I feel like book Twitter in turns, or the Booknet, anything like that, is then censoring their own creators by doing such. Like, if you can't get a review from someone else telling you their opinions, you've decided that their opinion really doesn't matter, they're censored. Like, yeah, that book might have trigger warnings or something for somebody else, but for someone else, it might not be a trigger for them. It might not be something like that. So they just enjoy or do not enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy it. Which is not
looking back on it, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It was the first YA book that I ever really read. I was like, this is really good, and now I'm like, no, maybe not.
I find that I'm able to read these books and in a way, because I also have like that writing perspective, I can kind of see where the author was trying to do, or what I think they were trying to do, or trying to invoke. But I find that what does actually stop me from reading certain controversial books is if the author is controversial.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. And that book Twitter. That's where
that's why I always goes back to
Twitter. Anytime an author shows their ass on Twitter, I'm like, no. I'm not gonna read like anything. I forget what it was recently. The guy who wrote 13 Reasons Why or whatever.
Oh, he's always doing that stuff.
Yeah. But when that happened, I was like, I'm never gonna read anything. But there's just certain things. It's never really like the book and its content that I've ever like, probably not, but it's always the author that I'm like, I don't want to give you any kind of money. I don't even want to get it from the library at this point because I have to buy the books. Like, no.
So it's like one of those things where it's like you might be able to read for escapism, but you can't review for escapism.
Right, it's very difficult.
Put that on Twitter.
Put it on my grades.
Right. Because people are just going to come at you for your difference of opinion. Like one like phrase I hate are unpopular opinions. People are like, unpopular opinions, I don't like oranges. And it's like, I mean, that's fine. It's not an unpopular opinion. You just have a different view than someone else. And so we started using the term unpopular opinion to like basically give a warning, a content warning that I don't like what you like, and you're gonna be fine with it or you're not.
I hate content warnings. I hate that we have to do that.
I know.
I can understand the need for them, but
It's sort of like disclaimers.
yeah.
I'm gonna pop another one. Okay, so we're done with like the first half of today's panels. I'm walking back. We probably are getting nothing but wind right now. Sorry. I don't remember where the mic is to even try and buffer it. We're walking back, or I'm walking back to my room right now. Put on a swimsuit, hang out, try and find my mother, and then I might go to the last panels, you know? We'll see how, oh, I found my mother, oh, there she is, and, Mom! She's gonna be like, you got me all. So, I am changed. My hair is so big, but it's so short. It's so annoying. But I've changed. And I'm going down to the pool for a little bit because I am going to get some actual vacation time on this trip. Hey. But I am going to get some actual vacation time on this trip. And I'm going to the pool, and I'm going to enjoy the sunshine and try and get a little darker so I'm not so yellow on this camera. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I might slide into the last panel for a little bit, just so I can say I was there. I left my name tag, but I'm pretty sure that's okay. I got my last year's Booknet Fest t-shirt on, so pretty sure everybody knows why I'm here. But I'm gonna go back and find my mommy again. So I was able to hit up the romance panel for a little bit, which was great, because Steph asked a question and it got answered. So thanks, Marina, for taking questions from the Twitter sphere. If I had known that, I would just be dumping questions off in the Twitter. But now we're gonna get some pool time, pool relaxation, sun, drinks, beverages. I like stub my toe, guys. And hang out. Like I said, I am treating this as a vacation, so I am going to get some sun, and so I can be a little darker, because y'all know when December shows up, I'm gonna be yellow. And like some extra melanin to be presented. So I'm gonna relax now and read. Who thought didn't even think I was gonna be able to read this trip. Interesting, not to be able to read during a book trip. Even Mom's reading, and she doesn't even read anymore. And she's the one who got me into reading. She's actually audibling, which is a form of reading, people. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. So hope you keep enjoying this vlog.